Good morning, I'm Millie Miriam and I'm the Closet Quilter. Today I'm attaching an entire row onto my double wedding ring quilt by Accuquilt. So this is the row. Let's move everything back. This is the row I'm attaching. Here. See, this is the row. And this is where the notch is going to meet right there. So I'm going to turn this right sides together, match up the notches, pin it. I'm going to do one notch at a time now. I'll sew from end cap to end cap. I won't go through the end cap. I'll sew to the end cap and then sew the end cap and then proceed on to the next arc. That's how I'm going to do it. Okay, let's get this going. Hope you can see more than my head. Oops. How are we doing? I'll take my hat off. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Let's see how. Can you see where I'm going with this? So I've got it on the edge right before the pin, like I normally do, the needle down. And I'm going to increase the the stitch length to 3. That's just so it's easier to pick out if I have to. Okay. Make sure my edges are lined up. And lock down some stitches. I'm going to do this over the pin so that I'm set. Okay. It's slow going, but it's okay. It'll work out really well. Just making sure the edges are where they need to be, so I have a good 1/4 inch. I want that to stay down in needle down position. Hold on. Am I off here? Okay. Just making sure right there. Okay, there's the end cap. Now, I'll do this end. Take the pin out. And then, you've seen me do this before. I'll just flip it over and do this end. Make sure it goes. This end will end right before the end caps. This end will go right about to here. So that's really where it ends up. So let's go here. I'll sew over about 1 inch. Once I get that locked down, then I line my seam up to the mid mark right there on the foot, so it goes exactly where I want it to go. It's right on the seam. There. It's just a question of making sure my seams are on the edge. My edges are right where they need to be. and then stitching. I'm not using my foot pedal. There we go. Up. Up. Uh-oh. I think I screwed up. Yes, I did. Okay. I'll have to pick out a little bit. Oops. Where is my scissors here? But that's what I'm doing. I'd love to see what you guys are doing. I like to see how other people do their double wedding rings. Huh. Yeah, that's a cornerstone. Okay. So I did it right. I just happened to get that pinched in there. I know I'm babbling, but those of you that have done this before know what I'm saying. Talking about the cornerstones, and if you've seen the videos I've been doing, you'll understand how it's what I'm made up of, what these things are made up of. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is how far I got. Right here. And this is the cornerstone. And I'm just going to fold that over and put that at the 90-degree angle that it needs to be. So I have a perfect let's see here. The edges. That's a little too much. There. A little bit. You know what I should do? I should get this. There. So that it's easier for me to judge whether I'm 90 degrees or not. There. Now. Okay. There. Ta-da! That is done, okay? That is there, and then the now just put this over here. Now this goes I think that's how it goes. Am I right? Am I wrong? Okay. This goes here. So that goes right here. I'm confused. Okay. This. Okay, this one goes here. Can you see that? This is an end cap. And this goes here. I may have to pin this. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's try to get these end caps put in right. It's usually there. There. I think this is how it goes. Ah, it's hard to get this one. Okay, I'm going to pin this. There. There. Let's see how this goes. I just want you to be able to see the reality of how slow this is. I know that on the Accuquilt site, she mentions it takes a little bit of time, but this is what the little bit of time looks like. Just making sure that you get that particular area sewn down. Okay. Now, that is sewn down, so I'm going to bring these edges together, making sure that they're actually, get that there, and then there. Okay, I think I did that right, because it's a curve, and then you have to curve it. I mean, that's the issue. You're sewing on curves, so it's not like straight sewing. It's there. Okay, yeah, that's good. Now, this I may have gone over a little. Okay, pick that part out. So it's real slow sewing. I have yet to see somebody sew the row, so I can see why. Because it's slow. And everybody's like, oh, I want to look so cool on these videos. Well, I just want to do reality, because when I come back to this and I look at my video, it's going to be just me and the video. And I really need to know what's going on. So I'm lost again. Okay, this is where I am. Okay, right here. So I need this and this there, just like that. Okay, can you see that? It's nice and flat. This is the row I'm sewing on. This is what I'm sewing it on to. So I'm just gonna, I could do it this way, but this way makes more sense. Okay, let's do that. That way I can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Again, I lined up the previous seam to the midline on the foot. And I can see right here, this is gonna be a straight line. This is gonna be, well, it's not really straight, it's curved, but to me, it's it's straight, meaning the edges are straight together. So let's see what happens. Okay, I got over that. Okay, can you see here? I've got these edges together. It's going around the curve. And then I just hold it and stitch, trying to keep the edges together, because that's where you get your true 1/4 inch seam. Just sewing a little at a time, making sure I adjust. Okay, it's good. I feel pretty confident at this point where I'm at. Just adjusting to get these edges right where I want them. And so it's flat. Okay. Because it's in needle down position, I can do this. I can fidget with it and it'll stay where it's at, which makes it nice. Going around the curve now. Okay. Coming up to the edge here. To the end caps, I mean. That's always fun. We figure out where we're at. Okay. There's seams. That makes sense. Okay. Now, okay, up. Okay, let's see where we're at. This is what I just sewed. Okay, it looks good here. The end caps, the 4 patch. This is what I sewed back when I was fidgeting. 4 patch from here. Then we went on and sewed it all the way up to here. All the way around here. All the way around here. Now we're here. We're back at the 4 patch. Okay. This is where we're at. This 4 patch. So we want this 4 patch to be a 4 patch. Can you see this? So we want to turn that back. Now, to make a 4 patch, if you recall, you nest seams. Okay? This one's going to go to the right. This one's going to go to the left. Right there. So I'll probably pin that. That way it will be nested. And it won't move. So I'm going to take one of my pins without pinning myself. See, I got these really cool little pins I got from my husband's Untuck It shirts. They're really cool. They've got the little tiny ball on them. They're so cute. So let's nest this like that. Then pin it. I finally learned how to pin. I used to be so afraid of pins because I'm a phlebotomist, or a retired phlebotomist, but I have a healthy respect for sharp objects, to say the least. Okay, I'm gonna go through this seams. I mean, as you do this, you will figure it out. I mean, you'll see the natural nesting that goes on between seams. Find my previous seam, pin down there, up, down, until we're under the foot. Adjust, there, now pull and sew. Okay, now we're here at the pin. I want to get those seams nested nice, so I'm going to do this by hand. Up, down, up, down, up, down. There. Okay, now we can finish this cap. On the edge, there. Okay, let's see where we're at. I like to check as I go, that way there's no big surprise. Okay, there. Okay, it's nice. It's not exactly perfect, but it's good enough for me at this point. I mean, this is my first double wedding ring quilt. The next one is going to be solid arcs, because that's much easier. I've been told. But there it is. There's the 4-patch. La 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 la. Perfect. Okay, now we're just going to sew this. We're just going to sew this on there. Okay? Let's do that. Let's flip it over. And line her up. Let's see here. There we go. This and this. Okay, there's a notch, so I'll pin that notch. That's a good notch to pin. That way I'll gauge. I only pin if I have to, you know, just for nesting seams and notches, just to make sure I land in the right place. That's the trick here. Okay, there we go. Nesting, nesting, nesting. There we go. Previous seam lined up. Needle down, and just kind of do this there, and then get it back on track here. There you go. So far, so good. Okay, everything is good. Uh-oh, did I? Oh, I may have. Nope, didn't do it. Okay, good. Whew, I thought I grabbed something underneath. That's always a consideration. You want to make sure everything underneath is where it should be, so you don't grab the other parts. think I didn't. Maybe I did. Oh, I did. Okay. Did it again. Look at this. Oh boy. Okay, let's rip this out. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Yep, right there. Okay, let's just rip this out. I have a seam ripper here. It's probably on the cutie though, in the quilting closet. I'll have to go in and get it. Yeah. It's kind of upsetting. It might be easier to piecemeal instead of doing rows. I don't know. Those of you that have done this before, maybe you could tell me. You know, that would be helpful to hear from someone who's actually had success. Okay, I did not have it lined up. The edges were not lined up right, so I went too far and got too much fabric. Okay, that's what I need to do. Bring this up. There. Okay, there. Get this. I just may have to pin this. There. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe just watch. There. All right. Now. Yeah. Everything out of there. All right, I got it up out of the way. I would love to see y'all how you do yours. There's not a lot of these videos out there for double wedding ring quilts. They're very, a lot of times they're very complicated, but Accuquilt has found a way to simplify it. So I'm grateful for that because it's a beautiful, beautiful pattern. And curves sometimes can be difficult, but if you go slow, it's really not difficult. It's just finessing. A lot of things to think about. You know, keeping your eye on that edge, making sure that the under part doesn't bunch up so you're sewing, you know, what you don't want to sew together. So it's just a matter of that. But overall, Accuquilt has made it seriously easy to put together. A very complicated pattern. And for that, I'm grateful. Okay, let's see how this is getting bunchy looking. Did I sew it? Oh, I'm afraid I did. Okay. That's the hardest part for me. I don't know, what do you guys think? What's been the hardest part for you about putting these things together? I'd like to hear from you. Look at that, bunched. Okay. So, I'm gonna Rip, rip, froggy. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I've done a lot of frogging in my day. Oh, there, see that fold? That is a problem. Oh, it goes all the way back. Okay. Never mind. This is why I have this iron. Okay, now I'm gonna take my iron and I'm gonna, there was a fold in there. So I'm gonna keep it nice and straight. Maybe now it will come out right. There. Okay. There. Okay. It's difficult. It's being difficult. Okay, I need it flat and I need it straight. Okay, let's get this in the middle, put the needle down. Now, get this sucker straight. There. It's hard to know what it is you're pulling on. For me, anyway. Okay. There. This should be pretty easy. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty, where are we at? Here. Is this it? Okay, I sewed the row on. That's it. So, that's that. I'm going to pull that away because that's on the end cap. So, okay, good. That's the row. Here we go. Ta-da! Ta-da-ta-da! One row sewed. Can you see this? Here. One row done. All right. Well, that only took what? Half an hour? But that's okay. You know, this isn't a race. That was pretty easy, I think. I'd like to hear from you. How do you do yours? Try to make some videos. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by the Closet Quilter.